Hi, this is Mary Flower. I'm going to do a quick video and show you the funny envelopes I made out of just pattern pieces. The way I did this was I laid out a used plastic tablecloth that I use for my painting and everything, and laid it out, and then I put layers of pattern pieces on top of each other, putting a layer of Mod Podge in between so it just sticks them all together. And then when I'm finished, I just cut them randomly so that I have a lot of different sizes and shapes to the envelopes. And then after I finished that, I had found this really great, I don't know if it's embroidery floss, but it seems a little more fibery and natural. And I really like it better than just regular embroidery floss. And I found a bunch of them with all different colors. And I like the colors because they're kind of deep and rich. And so what I did was I took a, fair size needle that could thread it onto and just hand stitched the edges, and it made it sort of fun. Then I took pieces of lace or whatever you want to, and I found this great big box of appliques at a yard sale years ago, and there must be thousands in here. Well, at least there was. I probably used this much. It was probably this full when I started this, and I've used them for many, many, many projects, and they're just really fun. And I only paid like $5 for a heaping. That was a good deal, and I've got some really cute things in here, all different kinds. And so I just started putting the appliques on top of lace and using coordinating colors, like these are opposite colors, sort of, and orange and blues. And they're just fun. You can put anything you want in here. I'm going to fill them later, but let me show you some of them I've done. And on the edge of this, I used sort of a natural kind of tan yellow color, and put the buttons that kind of matched. And I kind of like this because it rolls up, and I like that. This one I used pinks even on the edges. If you look really close here, I've used pink. I've used like old tablecloths that were falling apart and used them on here. But the appliques, embroidered pieces, applique things, look really great. I used fibers here, and just makes really interesting, pretty little envelopes. Here's another one I did. And did this one in deep, rich red. This one I did in sort of off-white. I don't know if you can see it. Put a little stain on this one. And then, put coordinating buttons and a pretty applique that has kind of fuchsia colors, and added a little saying. This one I used a cute little teddy bear, and used this fuzzy little fiber that kind of made me think of teddy bears, and added some cute buttons that kind of go with it. Now this one I haven't sewn by hand, the string that goes around here, but I'll probably use like this color of brown or something. I'm not really sure, but. And then this one is blue. I used a blue and off-white applique. Used a off-white piece of embroidered, hand crocheted doily, I think, that I took apart. But they're just really cute, and you can even have them off a little bit, like I have here on the corner. But when they're off a little bit, it makes them a little more interesting. This one kind of has more of an autumn theme to it, with kind of rich looking buttons. So I always like use buttons for these. I keep them in these jars, and And that one's a little bigger. That one's about 7 inches. And another one. And you can, you know, clip a little section in here, put lace around it, and they are fun. I've used a couple in this book. This one I haven't finished here. I'll probably add some things here that matches maybe this flower somehow there. And I've put in some fun things to go in there. This is in my book. And then back here, I have another one. Let's see. There we go. And I just put a small applique to kind of match the hand stitching and a button. Made it pretty simple. And I'll probably add some things in there. And maybe make some things here with the colors matching. But you can use these any way you want. I made them so that I can use them in some books that I'm doing that have to do with nature. You know, natural things. Maybe this one, even that one, it's cute, even though it's a teddy bear. I still think you can use it in, you know, a natural book. This one's really pretty, isn't it? So, anyway, I thought maybe you would enjoy seeing those. These are really easy to make. They're really fun. They don't take very long. You just let it dry overnight. Let it dry really good. It doesn't even take that long. The Mod Podge, don't put too thick. And just put several layers and then cut it out the next day, and you get a lot of fun envelopes. I'm going to do this again and do some other, you know, themes on it because I really like it. I might even do some that has like sewing theme. So I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you learned something by it. Give me a thumbs up. I love comments, and thanks, guys.